what this is. This is so goddamn boring.
Welcome to round 55 of Eat the Buckle, the podcast that puts two horror movies in a head-to-head matchup where the loser will remain in the ring another week, and we will watch it repeatedly until we've determined the worst horror movie ever made. This week's challenger is 1977's Demon Seed versus, for a third time, 1999's, I almost said 97's, House on Haunted Hill. I'm Jared, and with me as always are my two co-hosts who are cornier than Kansas in July. It's Josh and Aaron. Fellas, how you doing?
Man, you almost nailed it. I was so proud of you.
No.
Sometimes you stutter and you trip over that intro, and today was almost perfect.
It never will be perfect. I have to strive for perfection.
The intro that you write yourself, not like we
never changes.
Not like we give you the script and be like, here, read this. So in theory, you could be practicing this in the bathroom throughout the day.
If we hadn't just hit record, I could recite this verbatim in my sleep. I could wake up first thing in the morning and say it perfectly.
Well,
but you know what? I buckle under pressure. I eat the buckle under pressure.
You sure do.
And that's, I mean, in every facet of
Silky smooth.
Just ask my wife. That was almost really good. Halfway through, I was kind of proud of myself, and then I typed 1997's House on Haunted Hill and had to correct it on the fly, which I was about to do. If I just didn't point out my flaw, it would have been. But I like to let the people see the warts and hear the warts and all.
Warts and all.
No, Po Buddy's Nerfic, as a T-shirt once told me.
That's all right. You brought the heat. You brought the energy. I like it.
Yeah.
You brought the energy that neither of these movies are going to have for us this week.
Yeah, I know. I had to overcompensate for what we're dealing with.
You brought that Chris Kattan energy.
Yeah. I'm having a mezcal drink.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at you.
Well,
I don't think I've had a... Well, no. I was going to say I haven't had a drink record in a while, but we did just do the commentary.
Yeah.
Which I think I just recovered from a couple days ago.
did you have a gout flare up?
You know what? I haven't. I've switched to wine mostly for my casual drinking, which is I did because I was told it's better for gout, and I have not had a gout attack since I think like last July.
Your doctor was like, listen, if you insist on being a functioning alcoholic, switch to wine. It's better for your madman foot.
Exactly. I don't know. I've seen all kinds of shit about how it's like it's red meat, it's pork, it's shellfish, it's all kinds of shit, which about the time of my last flare up, I was grilling out burgers every night and drinking IPAs and stuff. So I don't know, man. It was just a perfect storm.
Really living the American dream there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It was July. And I am a proud American.
Oh.
Very proud.
Well, Josh is there with his white can, and this week is my health week, so I am a bottle of water or a whatever this is, Camelback.
Proud of you.
Oh, well, thank you. Being forced upon me as my body breaks down, and just experienced my first colonoscopy.
That's
which
really scary.
Milestone.
You know what listeners of the podcast, you want to know what I did on Monday while I prepared for my colonoscopy all day? Which, by the way, if you never had one, you're going to want to take 2 days PTO, because the day before and the day of, you will not be a functional adult. But guess what I watched for 4.5 hours on Monday while running to the toilet?
I know the answer, so I defer to Jared.
Well, Jared's
coughing to that. Did you watch Keke Palmer's The Burbs?
I did watch Peacock's Universal Content Productions The Burbs.
And how was it?
Well, before you tell us how it was, can I tell you what I thought of it?
Oh, you watched it too.
Did you watch it?
It came on immediately after a Love Island episode.
Uh-huh.
It was just like next on the queue. And I think I watched the first 5 minutes of it and said, no mas. And I will not be coming back to it. But let's hear what you thought of it.
Well, in terms of passing the time while drinking 8 ounces of electrolytes every 10 minutes till they were gone, it passed the time. So you can say it's got that going for it. I didn't laugh until an audio visual gag in episode 6.
Well, that's not good.
Out of an 8-episode series.
Out of the, and I have been on record, not on this podcast, where the comedy of like Schitt's Creek, I just can't connect to.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's not the traditional setup and punchline. It's just kind of like a vibe, for lack of a better term, in terms of the comedy, or things that sound like it's supposed to be a joke or a punchline, and it just isn't. So it just was not that. It did not have the Dante energy, obviously.
Yes, nor will Gremlins 3.
No. The audio visual gag, I'll go ahead and spoil it since you're not going to watch it, is a Don Henley Boys of Summer boomer joke where 2 old people are falling in love and there's a woman on her front porch lusting over the old 78-year-old man in a riding lawnmower as that blasts through the speakers.
All right, that's pretty funny.
That was funny.
We got to, it's literally the first scene of the movie, the show, where they're, Keke Palmer and her husband are walking down the cul-de-sac with their stroller, and they're giving the exposition of how they just moved there and blah, blah, blah. And then they see the house, the Klopek house, and they're like, "Ooh, let's get out of here, shudder, and then they immediately walk across the street to the house that they live next door to. So it's not like you just happened upon this house and all of a sudden are startled by its appearance. Like, you fucking live across the street from it. Wow. They made it look like they were going to see the house and like immediately turn around and go back the way they came. And no, they just walk across the street. And
see, that's what I'm saying. Is that a joke?
No.
Because the guy grew up across the street.
Yes.
To that. The one thing I will say that I liked that they did was twofold, good and bad. They did make it Hinkley Hills, but they made it Ashfield Place instead of Mayfield.
Something like that.
Yeah, so it's Ashfield versus Mayfield. So it's not the same street. But did you catch... obviously you didn't stick around long enough
to when I turned it off. Me and Erica were just like, oh my God.
To see Shaw came back as the librarian, so she showed up. Hank shows up as Mr. Hinckley, the town founder.
Wait a minute. Tom Hanks?
And a photograph. Hanks in a photograph. Oh. Like present day Hanks. Photoshopped into a sepia colored photo.
Oh, so Hanky Poo, who shits all over the movie, will lend his likeness to a photograph for a paycheck.
I didn't check to see if he got an EP credit or anything. So I don't. Yeah, he shows up, and I don't really want to spoil for the listeners out there who shows up in episode 7 or 8, but you can probably figure it out.
Ghost of Dick Miller.
No.
The ghost of Dern. What's the dude's name? Bruce Dern.
No, Bruce Dern's not getting out of bed for this.
Okay.
We just watched Hateful Eight the other day when it was a blizzard, and it's just Bruce Dern does not
in a chair,
and he's literally sitting in a chair.
Yeah,
and he's in a good 2 hours of that 2.5 hour long movie, and he does not move a fucking muscle.
Well, in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, he's just like laying on a dirty mattress.
Yeah.
So,
But yeah, the colonoscopy was fine. It was less stressful than trying to laugh at the Burbs, I guess. I kind of, like I said, I appreciate
it was
that
stressful to laugh at the Burbs.
I appreciate that they got all the Burb stuff out of the way. Like, there's after you get past episode 3.5, episode 4, it has nothing to do with the movie at all. But there's so much product thrown in, which I'm sure is dictated by NBC Universal. Like, suddenly there's everything that you can see being sold, like as a sweatshirt or a T-shirt, like Hinckley Hill High School, or or the pizza place was like the Hills Have Pies was prominently showing. So I'm sure there's a T-shirt.
Shit I would make up for a game. One of games. 2 seconds.
I went, huh? When I saw that.
I'll mop the floor with those assholes.
And it actually looked like the first few episodes looked amazing. Like, you could tell they spent a lot of money on it. So whoever was the cinematographer and the DP did a great job. But man, I wanted to laugh, and I couldn't laugh till that Don Henley record drop.
Well, I'm glad
6 episodes in.
Have you seen the other show that's coming out on HBO about a neighborhood or neighbors? I think it's just called Neighbors.
No.
But that looks interesting. It's apparently like, I don't know, they claim it's all true, but they just take like these, I guess, stuff that's in the news, like these neighbors that are like having feuds and disputes, and then they take a camera in and like basically record it, and it just looks fucking hilarious because it's just all these white trash people that just hate each other's guts. And like there's a lot in the trailer. There's a lot of an old man running around in like a yellow Speedo, like refusing to take it off, and he's yelling at his neighbors like, "My lawyer is going to eat you for lunch." He's like standing on the lawn in a Speedo with his gut hanging over it.
Was it Bruce Dern?
Not running.
Like it's worth a watch.
Hopefully none of those people went into a smart house from 1977.
Oh, wow.
Here we go.
Go ahead.
Right? We have to. We have to at some point.
Are you sure you don't want to hear more about my colonoscopy?
I mean, I'd love to hear all the details.
Save something for the Patreon.
How deep did it go? The first movie up is Demon Seed, released April 8th, 1977. Couldn't find a budget, but it had a box office of $2 million. So I can't imagine the budget was anywhere near that for 1977.
No, I don't think so. Although, God, all those special, quote unquote, special effects.
Yeah, the Rubik's Cube.
Oh,
yeah.
Man.
Written by Robert Jaffe, Roger O'Herson, based on the story by our man and yours, Dean Koontz. I forgot my helmet, so I can't don it.
I'm amazed that when we loaded up tonight, you weren't already in the helmet.
I was gonna go to like Michael's, or I guess Joanne Fabrics doesn't exist anymore, but one of those stores to get actual textured fur,
like felt,
to put on it, and I just didn't have time, and I didn't want to reuse the same gag, but maybe next time we get a Dean Koontzer. Directed by Donald Camel, starring Julie Christie, Fritz Weaver, Garrett Graham, Barry Kroger. In this movie, Dean Koontz warns us of the dangers of AI as a supercomputer becomes sentient, super horny, and way too rapey. Could it have been more exciting if we had just watched a screensaver for 90 minutes? Yep, will it eat the buckle? Maybe. Gentlemen off the top rope, what did you think about Dean Koontz's Dean Seed?
Dean Seed.
Dean Seed.
This
What
is
do you think?
probably one of the more problematic movies I think we've watched
Sure,
since the inception of this podcast.
sure.
I mean, I think that at its core,
Maybe right underneath Jeepers Creepers, which was actually a rapey.
well, we're going to get to that.
Oh boy! Whew, now I'm anxious.
Yeah, I was anxious watching this movie. I feel like at its core, I mean, it's not. At the time, I don't know. Well, yeah, I guess as far back as the Twilight Zone, there were stories warning us about this kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's a good idea, but
Yeah.
man, was this just executed the wrong way on every single level.
Mm.
What about you, Aaron? What do you think?
It's rough then when we have a movie where the story about the director is more interesting than the movie. Did you do any of the background on Donald Camel?
Nope.
He committed suicide by gunshot.
Oh boy!
Lived for 45 minutes talking to his wife,
Jesus!
and he told her to get a mirror so he could watch himself die, peeping Tom style.
Holy shit!
That's dark.
Did she do it?
Also, he met her when she was 14.
Oh,
How old do you think he was?
That tracks. 28.
40.
40. I was gonna say,
And they got married when she was 18 and he was 44. And
Whoa.
friends, we are all at least the age of 44. There is no way I can connect with an 18-year-old in any sense whatsoever at my age.
no.
What are you going to talk about?
You'd have to be like, I marry you through TikTok and in health.
Sure. That's exactly how it would go.
Now,
But-
Josh, sorry, before you go on, Aaron, was
Yeah.
this what you meant by worst up there with Jeepers Creepers? Or do you have a different line of...
Well,
Are you-
I mean, if we want to skip to the end of the movie where we have to watch a
Oh, okay, well, let's
Let's do some,
Okay,
some
then.
more before that.
let's let Aaron keep going with his depressing shit.
So there was that. And I had also, again, I had a lot of time getting ready for the colonoscopy this week. I read Dean Koontz's Demon Seed.
No!
Yes. I fired up Libby
Unprecedented.
and I read the entire novel Demon Seed.
Psychotic.
Which this is the only way you can find the original version of it is clandestinely, because Dean Koontz wrote it again in 1997, and he rewrote
He rebooted it?
yeah. So
Jesus Christ.
Fuck.
so the movie that I saw this
He
week,
do it after he watched Lawnmower Man?
yes. I'm here to tell you, Dean Koontz connects weeks of this podcast now, because the movie that we saw this week has nothing to do with the book that you can go to your library or get on your library's e-reader and download through Libby and borrow. Has nothing to do with this movie. Like our old friend from TerraVision, Garrett Graham, that character's not even in the book. He was in the original version of the book,
Oh, wait,
And-
Garrett Graham was in TerraVision.
and he was also the guy chasing down the MVP of our podcast, Scott McDonald, in that Deep Space Nine episode, which was, I want to say, season 1. And then
Tosk the Hunted or whatever.
yeah, because Tosk was Scott McDonald, and then the hunter was Garrett Graham.
Let's keep going.
And since we're talking about
Stay on target.
since we're talking about Star Trek, Fritz Weaver was in season 2.
Stay on target.
Tribunal, which was an O'Brien episode. But anyway,
Back to the book.
back to Dean Koontz.
That was a good one.
It was a good one. Back to Dean, and he's from Pittsburgh, by the way. I don't know if we have ever. Was
Dean?
he in another? No, Fitz Weaver.
Oh.
And I think we talked about him for some reason, but I don't think we ever watched a movie with him in it.
I kept trying to figure out if he was the guy from Dawn of the Dead, but I don't think he was.
No, he's in Creep Show with the crate.
Yes.
But but in the back of my mind, I always thought he was in a movie we saw. But
tell me more about version 1 of the book.
All right. So version 1 of the book takes any agency that the character of Susan has. She is agoraphobic. She stays at home. She doesn't do anything. And Alex, her soon-to-be ex-husband, basically takes advantage of her. And also the character Walter is like kind of rapey, I guess. Because again, I didn't read that version, so I'm trying to go off of tea leaves that I found online. Mm-hmm. Then you have the movie version, which is adapted by who?
Robert
Yaffe and Herson. All right. So then it gets into, it's more like their first version of the book, but Garrett Graham's character is not as insidious, and he actually tries to help her. And Susan's got a little bit more agency, where she teaches that one kid at home, like out of her house. I guess that was her thing.
Little Stephen King.
That little girl that looked like little Stephen King from Creep Show.
Yeah.
That poor woman who happens upon this podcast. Anyway, then you get to the new version of the book, and it's told through the kind of first person of Protus or Adam 2 or whatever the name of the thing is.
Oh no.
And another
narrative of Siri.
Yeah, it basically is Siri telling you at like the review of all of its actions that it's the review board is Alex Harris, Susan, and whoever else is on the board of directors. And the funny thing about it is it keeps name dropping actors from like 1997. So it talks a lot about Mina Savari. It talks a lot about
Pierce Bronson.
No, just female actors. So it gets to a point towards the end of the book that he name drops Joanna Going, who happened in the next year to be in House on Haunted Hill.
Wow.
Wait, Going?
Going was in Phantoms.
I mean Phantoms, which he was writing at the time. And that's the thing is like he's talking about her. There's a lot of where he for a long time he's talking about Winona Ryder, and it's like Miss Winona Ryder is so amazing. She has eyes that are aged beyond her years and stuff like that.
Oh no!
Like really creepy dude at the bar leering at people, which is again
a creep.
Well, it's the point of the story is male gazing.
Yeah, he's a creep.
That's Jared. I think he's a fine gentleman for what we know.
With a glorious head of hair.
Yeah. But it's hilarious how Joanna just gets name dropped at the end because he was like going down the list of actresses to get for his movie.
Yeah. This is my wish list. Did either book version that you read or researched, are they either of them about a smart house that gets rapey and wants to produce a child with a woman?
Yes.
Are they both or just the?
So the one I read would basically be like, instead of L-Man going out on a dial-up modem and transferring all of his essence over a 56K modem, he transfers into the basement kind of like in this movie, transfers into the basement desktop and then takes over the house. He also takes over multiple things. So instead of having rape hand on a wheelchair like in the movie, they have a man who has been mind controlled, who was like a child molester / murderer that the DOD put a computer chip in his head. And so he broke into some, DARPA study group that was studying on this guy, broke him out of that, and then uses him as his hands instead of, again,
that's way cool.
Rapey robo hand wheelchair like in the movie.
Can we discuss that for a second?
Yeah, let's transition to the movie.
Can we? Oh, what? Who creates a robot that is nothing but a wheelchair with one long arm? What purpose does that serve other than to hold down a woman while she is being raped, artificially inseminated, tortured?
Yeah. That'll be in the next batch of Epstein files. A lot of that wheelchair.
Well, they show the arm, and I don't understand who, again, with these basements. This is the week of what the fuck is in your basement and why on Eat the Buckle. He's got like a full-on industrial lab in his basement with lasers, these robot arms. So when Protus takes over the house, he goes, "Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll take a wheelchair." I didn't see an elevator anywhere, and and puts it on there. So the robot does that. I don't think Alec did that.
No, he did. Because at the very beginning, when him and his wife are arguing, he's like, "Oh, Josh," because the fucking rapey robot named Joshua, which pissed me off even more. He's like, "Joshua wants to say hello to you," and then like the weird arm just like points at her. So that was all his doing. That's his invention.
Cuts to the wheelchair cranking off to a maximum in the corner.
Billy Peltzer's dad could wish to do that kind of technology.
I could hold the magazine in two hands while the robot arms just jerking me.
Turn the page. Turn the page. I thought this was incredibly boring. My first note was, we have L-Man on our hands. My second note was, usually you want something to happen in the first 30 minutes of your movie.
Yeah.
Nothing fucking happened.
Man, that first scene where you see him at work in whatever weird laboratory he's in.
They look like there's giant Tesla coils, yeah.
My note is like, it feels like we're just being introduced to a day in the life of a Bond villain, and I just kept like Sean Connery to come like, down from the rafters in a wetsuit with a fucking assault rifle ready to take out some people. But
it really was, because
that didn't happen.
then you went into like the Dr. No room.
Yeah.
That you talked to Protus, where you never see that poor Asian woman leave that room.
Yeah.
So she's just like Protus's secretary, I guess. Yeah. Administrative assistant. And then
mom. It was Protus's mom.
Yeah. And then by the time that you get to the house, it was kind of cute to see like 1977 version of what the future was going to be with all the Johnny Five eyes around for the cameras.
Which I liked, and I thought it was really smart that they didn't put a timestamp on it so that it wouldn't be ridiculous when it's like 1992. They thought that's what this was going to be like.
Oh yeah, they didn't put an actual hard date on it. Yeah. Or the Monty Python hands that were coming out of the wall with that were booze. Like gilded, and they came out shiny brass and chrome with your breakfast completely formed.
Yeah.
Why did they need
to walk home and just be like, "Hey, house, give me a gin and tonic," and then it just pops out of the wall for you?
Why did they have that woman working for them if the house can do all that? She didn't even get killed off. She didn't even get killed off.
Yeah. So the actual story of this is that essentially these people create this program. It's an AI program, and the guy who is the head of the program has his house where he has kind of a separate module for it, but he uses that to have his smart home as 1977, where it does, like, it's basically his butler. And the program becomes sentient and takes over his house, keeps his wife captive, and then says he's essentially going to rape her and impregnate her to have a human child.
Use her as a means to an end so that it can have a physical, corporeal form.
Which makes no fucking sense.
No.
Where does its semen come from?
Well, in this version of the story, I'm going to guess it comes from the headless body of Garrett Graham.
They just put his corpse in that wheelchair and the robot arm did the rest?
Yeah.
That laser gun scene with Garrett Graham was incredible.
Oh my God, where he... I had a note.
The Josh Jackoff robot comes in with a laser gun. He's doing all kinds of...
I had a note.
Tuck and rolls to get away from it.
I said, movie, you are losing me if you expect me to believe that Garrett Graham is going to be my action superhero protagonist in this movie.
On some William Shatner rolls.
Oh, yeah, the tuck and rolls with the ball splitting,
Yeah, his pants definitely split. Protas, can I get some new pants, please? I seem to have split mine.
I loved at the beginning when they're arguing, the husband and wife. I'm sorry, I don't remember any characters' names, and he keeps going, like, he just keeps saying, like, "Do you think I'm boring?" And she's like, "No," and she's like saying all these other things, and I'm just thinking, yes, you're fucking boring. You are so fucking boring.
I generally like the pacing of a 70s movie, like that kind of cozy, plotting, take your time to get there. If it's
interesting.
If the destination's worth the walk. But I didn't mind the idea of it. It's relevant. It's relevant now. I mean, obviously, everything's fucking AI. It's taking over. And so that to me was pretty surprising how intuitive it was. I doubt it was, meant to be any prediction of the future, as if, like, stay away from technology, because computers were fairly new at that time, at least home computers. And so I don't think it was made for that reason, but they stumbled upon pretty prescient shit. Like
the whole idea of the smart home, it was definitely ahead of its time when it comes to that.
The smart home, all the camera, and then just the fact that AI is going to fucking ruin us all.
It's going to start raping our women, apparently.
Is
what Dean Koontz has been screaming at the clouds, trying to warn everyone. He's in the town square.
Don't read this iPhone.
Read this book. They're going to take our women.
I rewrote it in 1997 just for you.
The women have more agency now. Did you guys have a Rubik's snake growing up?
Nay.
Nope.
Where it's like a big polyhedral that you can make into different geometric shapes?
Yeah, I've seen them. I never had one.
All right, we had one growing up. And
we were the most cerebral toy buyers.
And friends, there was not a giant Rubik's snake in the book. That made Star Trek farting noises out of the door opening from Star Trek. It was like Spookies, where every time that thing moved, it made the Star Trek door noise. So I just kept thinking it was like the spooky Muckman farts, where it was just going. And I'm going to put the noise in here. Where it was just going.
I kept laughing at how bad that thing looked.
It looked awful.
And I thought, like, you know, when they were making Jaws, they were like, the decision was made because the shark looked too fake.
Yeah.
To, you know, do things differently.
Yeah.
For this movie, they saw that fucking cardboard cube and they're like, perfect, put it on the screen.
Now, once we get to the reason why we're here, since it's called Demon Seed, where the Rubik's snake goes to impregnate Julie Christie, would you say that it had Robo foreskin?
Yeah, that was
Because it came out in stages.
Mhm.
There was like 3 stages, and I thought, is that supposed to be Robo foreskin?
Or like a dog's lipstick tube.
That was definitely the Red Rocket. It was a Robot Red Rocket.
All right, now to Josh's point about the dangers of the last 5 minutes of the movie.
So yeah, so she becomes impregnated, and she's an old boring Bond villain comes back to the home to save her. There's a weird showdown. I don't exactly understand what's happened where the Rubik's Cube explodes and is replaced by a more evil looking geometrical shape.
Yeah.
That looks like it's made of lava for some reason.
I mean, he already made the floor lava upstairs earlier in the movie. So why not?
Thing.
So why not be like there's lava tube things that is up in Ireland or Scotland?
Wasn't that the incubator for the child? Didn't they essentially shut him down and he knew he was going to die? So
Well, there was the incubator, and then there was like a little diamond shaped thing that looked like a Sims diamond that just exploded for no reason.
Yeah.
That was him, wasn't it? He was the diamond, and then once he was gone, all that was left was because he was like, "Don't open that for 5 days."
I don't know.
Sure.
I don't know. All I know is that a giant stone-looking Barbie doll with red hair then bursts from the incubator and then immediately turns into like a 7-year-old naked girl.
Yeah.
And they untastefully basically show you every part of that 7-year-old naked girl for the remainder of the movie.
Now, I didn't catch that.
It was there.
I wasn't looking. I'm not saying you were. I'm just.
It was like if it would have just been one quick shot, just to be like, okay, this is the way the infant looks. But there was some lingering shots.
Like the third shot showed legs, and I went, "Come on now."
Yeah, and then I guess the director's like, "Just wait 7 years."
Yeah.
Oh man,
it was their daughter that Protus decided to just make that daughter.
Yeah, the couple in the movie, they lost their daughter to leukemia, and that
the year before, which I guess is why they're getting divorced.
I
never really explained.
And I'm not like I just don't. You just don't need to put that in your movie. And I understand that the late 70s was a different time, you know. And even like the Romeo and Juliet movie, that one actress showed her breasts when she was underage. But like,
oh yeah, what's her name from Black Christmas?
Yes,
something Hussey, Olivia Hussey.
Olivia.
I've suddenly felt like I was put on a watch list for even watching it. And it left a lingering bad taste in my mouth and in my head for a bad movie that got substantially worse in the last 3 minutes.
I think Julie Christie felt the same way because I was trying to read how she was acting, and I don't think she was acting to that. She just kind of looked at the camera at Alex and her Proteus child in front of her, and she either said, "What am I going to do about my term life insurance policy?"
Right.
Or she said, "This is the end of my career." That's her face. That was her facial acting. Like either oh my God, I'm never going to get a good job again, or I'm bored. I should really look into what I'm paying for life insurance.
Well, the question I had was, why couldn't the baby just have been born a baby? Because if you see like a little naked baby straight out of the womb, then there's no questions about it. It's just a naked baby. They chose to have a 7 or 8 year old naked girl on the screen.
Just don't show it at all. Do the Rosemary's Baby thing. Don't show it at all.
It's just fucking bizarre, and no wonder the dude shot himself in the face. Fucking creep.
Well, he did go on to do a lot of YouTube, or not YouTube, excuse me, a lot of YouTube music videos.
Checks out.
Positives for me. I thought Julie Christie was great. Her performance was great.
With what little she had to do.
Especially considering she was performing with essentially nothing the whole time.
Yeah, she carried it.
I thought she was really good. Again, great. I thought it was a great concept. Poor execution. Trying to think of anything else. Nope, hard.
Nope.
Hard to come up with anything else.
The baby, when it first came out, I think it's the Phantom Creeps, because Rob Zombie used that. It's the robot with the giant, almost baby head.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's what it reminded me of. Like if you would have put like a Rainbow Bright wig on that old monster, that's what the baby looks like when it first comes out.
Yeah.
And I went, boy, that looks dumb. and then of course, like it's like breaks off pieces. It's like a protective cover, and unfortunately underneath of it is a naked 11-year-old who sounds like Robert Vaughn, because it is Robert Vaughn's voice coming out of her mouth.
I am alive. That's how the movie ends.
It would have been even better if they just ended the movie with the monstrosity child, and then the recognition that it is their daughter that died of leukemia, and now it's just this fucked up looking thing.
It ends with her, her 7-year-old nipples on camera and her mouth moving with the voiceover of "I'm alive." That's it.
You know how Dean Koontz decides to change it up in the definitive version of the book?
Make it a boy.
No, he makes it have characteristics of the best characteristics of animals. So it has antenna from a cockroach. It has the nose of a dog. So he kind of made like a robot, furry, human hybrid.
Oh, like a monkey boy.
Interesting. Let's move on from this, shall we?
Yeah,
you guys got more on this one?
No.
Good.
Before
I don't think I could recommend this one. Normally we're like, you can watch that if you want.
I'm close to just say let's just fucking bar it from competition.
I
don't
know, guys. I'm
so close to invoking the Victor Salva rule here.
I might surprise you with my pick. Before I get to the game, assuming you want to play a game, Joshua.
You ask him every time he takes a drag off a cigarette.
He's always taking a drag.
I want to play a game.
Okay, before we get into that, just a real quick anecdote. This, as I was doing my prep for the game, I was on IMDb and I saw that Jeff Fahey from Lawnmower Man was credited as one of his credits is from the 1993 Lawnmower Man Sega Genesis game. And I was like, what the fuck? So I clicked on that. And he is in there with Dean Norris, the Breaking Bad fame. And they were credited as archive footage.
Oh, yeah.
archival footage from a 1993 Genesis game. So I thought to myself, what the fuck? How's that possible? So I found a YouTube video of someone playing that game in its entirety.
It's Sega CD, right?
No.
No, it's
Oh no,
16-bit Genesis.
Super Nintendo and Genesis.
And
Remember renting it?
I was like, I'm going to sit through this until I see this archival footage. Thankfully, it was the very first thing you see after you press start.
Uh-huh.
And it comes up with just the most pixelated picture of Jeff Fahey in his overalls and his hair mowing the lawn. And it gives you like a quick synopsis of the movie. And the first thing it said on the slide was, Job was a simpleton. Everybody called him Lawnmower Man. And that made me laugh.
Again, for the time, it could be so much worse.
Yes, but still.
Even in a child's video game adaptation, it could have been so much worse.
Made me think, like, how many standards and practices people had to look at that, and how much copy did it go through rewrites and being like, simpleton's good, let's go. but interestingly enough, there's like one frame of actual Fahey, the rest is like him as the L-man with his face. And then, but there's like 4 slides of Pierce Bronson, who isn't credited. So what hoops did he have to jump through to get that shit off of there?
That's awesome.
You're talking about IMDb, so someone just decided to do him a solid and leave it off there.
But man, that game I watched on like 0.25, the highest speed you could get, and zoomed through it. I was like, this looks fucking stupid.
It was terrible.
It's just a shitty pair of like gloved hands, like
on the screen.
Yeah, like.
Well, there was that, but then there was like side scrolling.
Yeah.
Where your character looks like they're just wearing like a Michael Myers trash man suit, firing a fucking Nerf gun.
Oh man, but yeah, that made me laugh.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get into the game. It's a new game called Common Shreds. Common Shreds.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you 3 names or titles or whatever the case may be, and you're gonna have to tell me what the common shred is between them. What do they have in common?
Sure.
So when you know it, buzz in with your name. First to get it gets it. And if you're wrong, the other person can steal.
Bless you.
Sorry, I can't reach my cough button. First one up. Your 3 threads are Brendan Fraser, Chris Kattan, and Paul Giamatti.
Aaron,
what is the common shred between them?
Sideways?
Nope, not sideways.
Mm.
Josh, would you like to try to steal?
Monkey Bone.
Not Monkey Bone. They all played Monkey Boys at some point in their career. Brendan Fraser, Encino Man. Chris Kattan, of course, Mr. Peepers in SNL. And Paul Giamatti was in the shitty Planet of the Apes reboot.
Oh my God.
So they were all...
I saw that at the drive-in, and that was terrible.
Whoa, was it? Oh my God. Oh, let me make a little note here.
No, that's not a horror movie. That is hard sci-fi. You cannot make that a horror movie.
Number 2. No one got that point. What is the common shred between Ben Affleck, Billy Zane, and Daniel Day-Lewis?
Aaron.
Go ahead.
Did they all say Harvey Weinstein was a nice guy around 1999?
It's very possible, but that's not the answer.
I knew that wasn't it. I just wanted to say it. Allegedly that was a terrible joke.
I don't... All right, this is probably wrong, but they've all played superheroes?
Nope, they were all in movies with the word Phantom in the title.
Oh.
Affleck was in Phantoms, Billy Zane was the Phantom, and
Sure.
Daniel Day-Lewis was in the Phantom Thread.
Yeah.
No points so far. The next one. Rose McGowan, Billy Zane, and Stephen Baldwin. What?
Brain a lot of mentions.
There's a lot of threads between the threads, if you know what I mean.
Rose McGowan, Billy Zane, and Billy Baldwin.
Stephen Baldwin.
Stephen Baldwin.
Huh.
Stephen was the one in the wreck with Alec.
They've all done coke in Alec's car.
Allegedly.
Anybody? These are tough. This is
These are
Yeah,
tough.
this is tough.
It's a tough game you got with.
Billy Zane.
They all kind of have something to do with things we've talked about or things we've seen, or it's podcast centric.
Aaron.
Mm-hmm.
Have they all been in a Tales from the Crypt production?
Maybe, but that's not the answer. I don't think
Okay.
so.
I don't think Rose McGowan.
No, I don't think so.
Shot.
Man, you're busting balls tonight.
Are you fucking around? Last week was easy.
They all gave Marilyn Manson a blowjob.
Maybe. The answer I'm looking for is they were all in movies written by Dean Koontz.
Oh, wait.
Rose McGowan was in Phantoms. Billy Zane is in a movie called Soul Survivor, and Stephen Baldwin is in a movie called Mr. Murder.
Writing down Soul Survivor.
Stephen Baldwin is in a Dean Koontz movie.
Now, it's
Could our
not,
podcast, that's bliss.
it's not that he only wrote that one screenplay, so the rest is the original
Well,
story.
he gets writing credit.
Should we just change this to a podcast about movies based off Dean Koontz novels?
I will not be on that adventure with you.
Or Baldwin's. See where we're getting at. Everything's kind of... okay, anyway. Number 4. Brendan Fraser, Pierce Bronson, and Damon Wayans.
Brendan Fraser, Pierce Brosnan, and Damon Wayans.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron, have they all been in DC Universe stuff?
I don't know, but that's not the answer I'm looking for.
I know 2 of them have.
They all said at one time, "Homie, don't play that."
Yes, that's the... They were all in movies titled Blank Man. Chris Kattan was in... Or no, wait.
Chris Kattan wasn't.
Brendan Fraser was in Encino Man. Pierce Bronson was in L Man. And Damon Wayans was literally in Blank Man.
Wow.
Wow. I love that I got a text, and Josh got a text today that said, I am running behind. I still have to watch House on a Haunted Hill 99, and I also still have to come up with a game.
Well, this is what I
And
did
here-
while I watched House
And
on Haunted
here
Hill.
is the hardest game in 54 easisodes.
I'm turning up the heat. But this is research and development for the next time we play the game. I'll make it a little easier.
Okay. How many more of these do we have?
Dunson.
I don't think. Have we
3.
got one yet?
3 left.
But
Does
no,
Josh have a point?
Nope. No points. Next one. Chris Kattan, Osgood Perkins, and Stanley Tucci.
Chris Kattan, Osgood Perkins, Stanley Tucci.
Have they all worked with Gary Busey?
Possibly. I don't
So
know.
here's the issue with your.
There's nope. Perfect game. Flawless.
Have they
Okay.
all worked with Nicolas Cage?
I don't know. Maybe. The answer I'm looking for is they're all in movies with monkey in the title. Chris Kattan, Monkey Bone. Osgood Perkins, The Monkey. And Stanley Tucci, Monkey Shines.
Oh, he is in that. Sure.
Tooch.
Next one.
I'm putting on a dunce cap.
Next one. You should be able to get. Bridget Wilson from House of the Haunted Hill 99. Andre Agassi in the 95 Australian Open Finals. And the plot twists of House on Haunted Hill 1999. What do those 3 things have in common?
Aaron,
Mm-hmm.
they all pegged Pete Sampras.
They all fucked Pete Sampras. There's your point. Last but not least, this one's really hard.
Wait, that's what you wanted?
Yes, they all fucked Pete Sampras. Bridget Wilson, his wife, Andre Agassi in the 95 Australian Open, and the plot twist from House on Haunted Hill.
But how does the plot twist have anything to do with
Because it
Andre
blew
Agassi?
his fucking mind. Andre Agassi fucked him in the finals. He beat the shit out of him.
Picture Pete Sampras in the theater,
He just
just getting his mind blown when he sees Peter Gallagher fingering Falcon K. Jensen.
insane. Cool. It fucked him. It fucked his brain.
He looked at his gorgeous wife and said, "Whoa!"
I can't fucking take it. This is like when Andre Agassi beat the fucking shit out of me. Intense. Last one is more of just a segue. Something to talk about for the next movie. There's no way you're going to get it. Maybe. I don't know. The movies Quills, Shine. The movies named Quills. A movie named Shine. And a movie named House on Haunted Hill 99. What are those three? What's the common?
Gregory Rush.
But what about Jeffrey Rush?
Jeffrey Rush. He's
In
in 'em.
particular.
He has a mustache.
Jeffrey Rush is a man in an asylum. He's in an asylum in all of them.
Oh.
You each get a point because you said Jeffrey Rush. Jeffrey Rush, 2 of those 3 movies, was nominated for an Oscar. A quick Dunkin' Dough to get us into this conversation. Last week, I said he was nominated for 2 Oscars. That was false. He's been nominated for 4 and won 1. He's an Oscar winner, 4-time nominee, and has been canceled. Very problematic. We can get into that. Did you guys know that?
No.
There's lawsuits though.
Kinda, sorta. He won defamation. He sued the paper that reported not true things, but not with the people who claimed he was indecent to them. He did win $3 million in a lawsuit against the paper for defamation. But
All right, well,
so
Jeffrey Rush is a great guy, and we're not going to talk shit on him then. How's that?
So
He's got good lawyers.
Did he win for Quills?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, Shine. He won.
Shine.
Yeah.
He was really good in Quills.
He's great. He's a fucking great actor.
You know what else he's awesome in? Mystery Men.
Oh man, I could have used that for the game.
Yes, of course you can bring the brewskis.
That was him. That was him. He's a fantastic actor.
Was he up for an Oscar for Mystery Men? Because week 3, I watched this like all directors hope that the audience will, while exercising on a stationary bike on my tablet with the director commentary on from Mr. William Malone.
Oh, no.
And he mentioned that Jeffrey Rush was up for an Oscar while filming this. I'm going to guess it wasn't Mystery Men, and it was either Shakespeare in Love.
Shakespeare in Love, yes.
Or Elizabeth or Les Mis.
Shakespeare in Love came out, I think, either the same year or the year before, after this. I think
It was year before. It was year before.
Yeah, so he was just... What was he doing in this movie?
He was just having fun.
What was he doing in Mystery Men?
Having fun.
Yeah.
Having too much
If Ben Stiller says, I want you to put on this stupid fucking wig and don a ridiculous accent and just come spit some one-liners, wouldn't you do it?
Yeah. Yes, I would.
And if someone comes to you and says, hey, we're remaking a Vincent Price film and we want you to play basically Vincent Price's role, wouldn't you do it?
As James.
As long as I could be a hybrid of John Waters and Woods. James Woods.
I still stand by that he's a good time to watch in this movie.
He's fun. He's
bringing it.
Reason to watch it.
He's bringing it. if this goes to the shit locker, I say the live watch along, we all have to sport that John Waters mustache.
Absolutely. I also say we all have 6 loaded guns at our disposal. Well, 6 guns that may or may not be loaded, and we'll see what happens in the final 10 minutes.
I loaded them with blanks.
Now, you get an invitation sent to you with the words terror, humiliation, death from someone you've never met, someone you don't know, at a place that you know is a fucking crazy, burnt down asylum. You going?
I mean, it doesn't promise you $1 million.
Would you immediately be like, this is bullshit, I'm not doing this? You'd throw that away. The chances of 100% of these recipients getting that and actually going to it, the only thing that would have made sense would be like 2 minutes of the movie of them like kind of explaining their backgrounds of why they really need that money, which they don't do.
Mm-hmm.
It was made the cutting room floor because William Malone said, we shot this. It didn't help with the pacing. It took too long to get to the asylum.
So
mind you, there's the whole Lisa Loeb bullshit.
Cut out Lisa Loeb.
Roller coaster.
Yeah. Cut. Not even the whole thing. Cut 5 minutes of that scene and give us the 5 minutes of exposition that would have made this movie even slightly believable that these people would be there.
Yeah, I think it would have been a much more interesting beginning if it started off with the limos all going up to the house, showing
like the original,
looking at their invitation, and then going into like flashbacks of why they're there and need the money.
Like
30 seconds of that.
Yeah, like the Ty Diggs was like a former baseball player. Just be like, I blew my fucking knee out, and like my career's over. I need money. Like I banked on my career. That's 10 seconds of a throwaway line of like, this is why I'm here. Yep. You know, I didn't spend my money wisely, and my career's over. So I need that $1 million.
Would 2026 Josh take that invitation?
We know the answer to that.
No, I wouldn't. Now,
really?
would gullible 1999, Josh?
Probably. Last week you said you'd go down a luge as long as you died.
That's instant. I would have to put up with a boring dinner party.
Or Chris Kattan.
We should pioneer the 3-person down or 3-person luge where
we just stack on each other's backs.
Yeah, I mean, you've seen double luge. Is it normally you just stack them like a foot apart? Yeah. So my option for the future of the Olympics, or my suggestion, I should say, is you have the first person laying luge style, the next person lays on top skeleton style, and the third person lays luge on top of them.
I kind of like the idea of us all laying skeleton style stacked up on top.
back on back. What would have made this movie better is if at some point while Chris Kattan's on his bullshit, someone just grabbed one of the guns and tried to kill themselves. It wasn't loaded.
Do you want to hear
shut up.
Some of the insights from William Malone?
Let's hear it.
And his color commentary?
Sure.
Because there was a lot actual about the guns where they were like, oh, she wasn't really pointing the gun at him because those were real guns, and guns they're still dangerous.
Tell that to Baldwin.
Jeez. So that's an optical.
Yeah, we didn't want the gun to magically go off in anyone's hands.
No. So we've had this discussion running 2 weeks now about the nudity in the film, and I have a direct quote from the director, William Malone. Anytime you need a girl to get naked, hang on wires, you go, Janet, get in there. And you know who Janet is? Janet is William Malone's assistant.
Oh no. Poor girl.
No.
She's the one getting forcibly attacked in the beginning. So you see her breast there. Then she's the woman suspended by wires, and then she's the woman who shows her tuchus in the corner.
Maybe this is the reason to do jack shit after this.
And they never really explained if she was the woman drowning in the water or not.
Oh my!
Well, didn't Josh say last week that the images making up the ghost, the spirit at the end, were they asked like assistants and people on set to.
Oh yeah.
Maybe it's like, hey Janet, give me some titty pics.
Now he didn't specify that Janet was the model for that.
But he did apparent.
But he did say that they're made up of 5 to 6 different women who are nude holding branches.
Like one was Janet's sisters, Janet's mom.
He also
grandma's in there.
Yeah,
he also
rack.
He also wanted to make sure that you all knew, as the audience, that Peter Gallagher was shooting up Famke Janssen in the thigh and not the coochie.
Nope.
Okay. Well, glad we got that.
No, what happened?
But that's just him covering. That's him covering.
Yeah. That's not what happened.
And apparently I need to do a Dunkin' Doe towards her because I've been saying Famke for 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And Malone was saying Famke.
Famke. Okay, I've always
I
said
thought it was Famke. I didn't know it was Famke.
Well, we also keep calling him Pierce Bronson.
No, I've been doing that because of Aaron.
I know. I started and I couldn't catch myself.
Yeah, he's just Bronson now.
Yeah.
There's no coming back from that.
No. You know who I'm talking about.
So I've been meaning to bring up this note. Does this movie have the most pointless montage of all time?
Yes.
When that
with the shittiest music.
Shitty industrial music and guitar that kicks in, and then all you see during this is my girl Allie Larder and Ty Diggs trying to open up a window with a shovel. You see Jeffrey Rush stumbling back and forth across the same room like he's trying to find the exit. Yeah. And you see Chris Kattan rummaging around in the same drawer for a bottle of liquor. And they just keep cutting in between those scenes while that shitty music's playing. And that's supposed to, like, signify chaos. It's so
40% of your movie is made up of Allie Larder hanging around hallways. So yes, that is an action sequence.
And I'm pretty sure it's one hallway. I think they had a hallway in set design that they just filmed from one side or the other.
Like, Mr. Malone said they had 3 sets.
He's a fucking liar.
They had the upstairs.
They had the upstairs and downstairs.
They had upstairs, downstairs, and the desensitization tank. That was on stage 3. He kept making sure that we knew that was on the 3rd stage.
I hate that your week was spent reading Dean Koontz's book. And
Jared, let me recap my week. The Burbs on Peacock.
Yeah.
Drinking electrolytes till water literally came out of my ass. Reading a Dean Koontz 245-page book about a robot raping a woman. And also watching House on Haunted Hill for a 3rd time.
With the director commentary.
With the director commentary while I exercised. And then, of course, watching the 1977 version of Demon Seed.
Oh, man.
I don't like that this is doing this to us.
And it's not even Friday or the weekend.
Only 2 of
record.
Only 2 of those things would have happened if not for this podcast.
That's true. But it's a life well lived.
Hey, I gave him his very late Christmas gift today, so he's got a brand spanking new Creepshow 2 4K to wash that away.
Nice.
Yeah, that was heavy. It was a steel book.
Oh, nice.
Big box.
Do I have that? I have the first one for sure. I don't think I have the second one on 4K. I gotta pick that up.
I'll put it on my 30 deep stack of movies I haven't watched yet.
The Raft is great
from Christmas.
I found
This is a terrible week.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We should have postponed this. I told you we don't have to do this.
Listen, we do have to do this. We made a commitment.
For who? We don't. We could just text each other this shit and it'd be the same goddamn result.
So you wouldn't text.
That's
Yeah.
I'd be like,
I don't have time to watch that.
And there would be some point where we'd start talking about wrestling, and then you get angry with us, and you'd tune out.
I did get angry. I was inundated with wrestling texts, and I said, "Guys, shut the fuck up."
Remember during the pandemic days where that's what we do for fun?
Yeah, these aren't them.
Yeah, no, these are worse somehow.
That's true. Somehow. I don't know. I don't know whether to save them or not. I don't know. I got things to say.
I'd say save them.
Yeah, I think I'm going to say save them. Should we get to the end of this? My God, we're going long.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. We're going to count down 3, 2, 1 and give you the loser of the match, the one who eats the buckle, and that we will watch again next week. Guys, you got your picks ready? It's going to be a toss-up. You each have one. Ready. 3, 2, 1.
Demon Seed
99.
Oh.
I cheated. I'm doing that because I never want to fucking watch Demon Seed again. I don't give a fuck. I'm not watching it.
That ain't how this works, honey.
I'm invoking the Victor Salva principle. Get it out of here. House on Haunted Hill, baby. Moves on.
I genuinely thought Demon Seed was a better movie.
Wow. Okay, well, read the book then, I guess. You'll love the book.
Won't do it. I thought it was a better movie. It's better acted. It had a better concept, and I like nothing about House on Haunted Hill 99. There's nothing to like. It sucks. It's a bad movie. They're both bad movies.
Terrible. That's why I chose it, and for no other reason.
I'm actually it's the thing that sucks about it the most is that it's not like Devil's Gift bad where you can like laugh at it and find but it's also not good. It's
not good bad.
It's not good bad, and it's not Bunny Man bad, and it's not
line.
Yeah, it's just I just have to keep watching it.
Yeah, it's just flat.
Yeah, like with Devil's Gift, it was like, oh, this sucks, but I can't wait to see another shitty thing I didn't notice that I can laugh at and take. This is just like, well, it's not that bad, but it's not. It just sucks.
Honestly, Phantoms was a closer, I think.
Yeah, Phantoms was closer to me than this one. But well, there you have it, Josh. You're the one. It's your last movie.
Oh.
What's going up against House on Haunted Hill?
Well, let's see if House on Haunted Hill can survive another week against House of the Dead.
Oh.
Yeah, you did it.
A battle of two houses.
A house divided amongst itself.
Cannot stand.
I don't know. I'll just say it now instead of saving it. When Josh was visiting me over Halloween weekend a few months ago, I was hungover. I assume maybe Josh. I don't want to speak for you, but
I don't think I was sober that whole time.
We were just in the morning laying on a couch. Oh God, what the fuck? Just combing through the channels, around Halloween.
We were tired of seeing the Halloween 6 marathon.
Yeah.
Just seemed to be playing 24 hours a day.
But we saw House of the Dead was on, and we popped it on and watched about 10 minutes of it. We were like, this is fucking terrible. And I think we both joked, like, gotta make a note of this for the show.
And noted I did.
Is that Yule Bowl?
Oh, sure is.
Oh, no.
Yule Bowl of shit.
Is it like the video game House of the Dead?
Yeah. It's Air quotes based off the video game House of the Dead.
Is Veronica Vaughn in that?
I hope so.
Did Pete Sampras see House of the Dead?
I bet it blew his fucking mind.
I just want to go through her IMDb and be like, what did Pete Sampras have to sit through? Well, there you have it, folks. House of the Dead. Was that, when did that come out?
That was no
2003.
Early aughts. Okay.
2003.
So there you go. House of the Dead versus House on Haunted Hill 99. That'll be next week. Save some room for that because you're going to eat the buckle. Check us out. BluePod, Gmail, Bucklepod, all that shit.
What?
Check us out on Blue Sky.
At Eat the Buckle Pod.
That's exactly what I said. Why are you correct?
Oh, okay.
That is not what you said.
Exactly. Play the tape.
Bye, Buckle Buddies.
Oh, boy.
How stupid.